The Chess Play by Nicholas Breton. Read for LibriVox by Nullifidian. A secret many years unseen, in play at chess who knows the game? First of the king, and then the queen, knight, bishop, rook, and so by name. Of every pawn I will descry the nature with the quality. The king. The king himself is haughty care, which overlooketh all his men, and when he seeth how they fare, he steps among them now and then, whom when his foe presumes to check, his servants stand to give the neck. The queen. The queen is quaint and quick conceit, which makes her walk which way she list, and roots them up that lie in wait, to work her treason ere she wist. Her force is such against her foes, that whom she meets she overthrows. The knight. The knight is knowledge how to fight against his prince's enemies. He never makes his walk outright, but leaps and skips in wily wise, to take by sleight a traitorous foe, might slyly seek their overthrow. The bishop. The bishop he is witty brain, that chooses crossest paths to pace, and evermore he pries with pain, to see who seeks him most disgrace. Such stragglers when he finds astray, he takes them up and throws away. The rooks. The rooks are reason on both sides, which keep the corner houses still, and warily stand to watch their tides, by secret art to work their will. To take some time a thief unseen might mischief mean to king or queen. The pawns. The pawn before the king is peace, which he desires to keep at home. Practice the queen's, which doth not cease amid the world abroad to roam, to find and fall upon each foe, whereas his mistress means to go. Before the knight is peril placed, which he by skipping overgoes, and yet that pawn can work a cast to overthrow his greatest foes. The bishop's prudence prying still, which way to work his master's will. The rook's poor pawns are silly swains, which seldom serve except by hap, and yet these pawns can lay their trains to catch a great man in a trap, so that I see sometimes the groom may not be spared from his room. The king is stately, looking high, the queen doth bear like majesty, the knight is hardy, valiant, wise, the bishop prudent and precise. The rooks are rangers out of ray, the pawns the pages in the play. Then rule with care and quick conceit, and fight with knowledge as with force, so bear a brain to dark deceit, and work with reason and remorse. Forgive a fault when young men play, so give a mate and go your way. And when you play beware of check, know how to save and give a neck, and with a check beware of mate, but chief where had I wist, too late. Lose not the queen for 10 to 1, if she be lost, the game is gone. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.